Hey, you guys, welcome back to another episode. We are going to be talking the new year. So get ready, get ready. I'm going to bring on the other platform and then we're going to have a conversation about 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in. All of you rock on podcast world. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so let's get started. We're bringing in another platform and let's get on this list. Welcome to the new platform. We just told the other people listening in across the globe that we're bringing in those who are tuned in via Facebook as well. So thank you so much for taking a listen. And this one is important. This one, New Year, New You, or this one is going to be a T. I've already had the T design. You guys know my quotes on and all those things that I always put out. New Year, New You. But can I tell you a funny TikTok before we get into all that? So one of my favorite TikToks, and I really think that as I was putting this list together over the past 6 months of all the things that I need to focus on as we get ready for what I call a new era, because it is a paradigm shift for sure. And I'm going to share with you a quote from Barack Obama that just really solidifies where 2021 is headed, right? So I'm going to share that with you. But one of my favorite TikToks, you guys, is I will get her name for you. If not, follow me on TikTok. I think I've already shared her TikTok in my stories. So just follow me on TikTok, Shields1, so DEESHIELDS1. I always tell people how to spell it because some people forgot I before E, except after C, always sounding like A. Okay, yeah, so I always have to tell you how to spell it because you cannot tell you how many times people try to spell it SHEI. And it's not spelled that way. All right, so anyway, my favorite TikTok, you guys, I will Reels, I will TikTok, now I will Fleet over on Twitter, and then I will Spaces. Like, that's something that I like to do in my downtime because sometimes it just gets your mind away from everything that you have going on, right? So she said, it's viral and a bunch of people did it, but I have one lady, I like to follow all of hers, and she says, let me get the quote right. She says, if I am minding my business, and you are minding my business, yet you have business over there, who is minding your business? Okay? You see? That is my favorite. That is my favorite TikTok. I swear. I think I shared it to you with you guys over on my timeline. I cannot get enough of that one. If I am minding my business and you are minding my business, yet you have business over there, who is minding your business? But let me break the rule for a minute because I'm about to mind some business, okay? So anyway, New Year. So here's the T. You know, I like to create my T-shirts. So here's the T for right now, for today. New Year, New You, or get left behind, boo. I love my T-shirts. They're always so awesome. So, New Year or New You. No, New Year, New You, or get left behind, boo. That's the T. Write it down. Look, lovers, I know a lot of you throw shade at those that set New Year's resolutions, and you're always throwing shade at people that say, New Year, New Me. Okay, listen, shade dummies. That's going to be a T-shirt as well. Shade dummies. I have this thing in my family, you know, we're offline and I'm having a conversation, and a family member will say something, and I'll say, oh, that was oak tree shade. Like, she threw oak tree shade. You know, there's shade from a little slim tree that you bought at Home Depot, and then there is oak tree shade. Like, it's been growing for years. It will cover a whole bunch of areas, right? So I'm telling you, some of you guys be throwing shade and stuff, and you will knock things, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm looking at you talking about New Year, New You, or get left behind, boo. You know what I'm saying? So there are some people, you really don't need to be throwing shade at New Year's goals. Like, if you don't even have some goals, I have followed your life long enough, I can write the goals for you, okay? Cases. But anyway, no, those are all jokes aside. But look, I don't like when people throw the shade, right? I have to get serious because I will get started. You guys know. So, I know a lot of people throw shade, and at people setting New Year's resolutions. But here's what I do, and this is what I believe, right? I always enjoy the turn of the new year. I told you this last year, to review old goals and set new ones. I tell you guys this every year. Remaining the same and staying on the same path is not for me. It's just not for me. I know I'm not for everyone, but I'm telling you that I just don't understand staying the same. Like, I know people who are the same. So I know people who are so much the same. I know what color they are going to wear on what day. Because they do Monday through Sunday, they do everything the same. They're going to have on red earrings, guaranteed, come Wednesday. They are going to definitely wear yellow on Sunday. Like, just staying the same. You know, you guys get the point, right? So remaining the same and on the same path is not for me. It's downtime and time off, so no better season to reflect and redirect. And I usually say that to you guys every year, but how more true has it become this year? So many people are in a position where they're at home, and not because they're working remotely, right? So 885,000 new unemployment claims were filed yesterday. 885,000 first-time brand new unemployment claims were filed, in addition to the thousands that are already out there. Shame on the Donald Trump administration, right? For 4 years, that is an ugly, ugly way to end your administration. So, you have some downtime. Reflect on it. Use that time to reflect on where you're going next, right? So, I told you I was going to share my favorite Barack Obama, right? So here's a quote from Barack Obama not too long ago. And he said, "It's a new era of accountability and results." We're going to break those eras down, right? So get your pen. You know how I always quote my grandmother, write it down. So you need to make sure that you write it down, okay? So it is a new era of accountability and results. You're going to write the vision down. You're going to write your goal down. And then you're going to go out and execute, because I'm going to give you some goals to focus on with this new era. So you're going to take them and write them down. And you're going to begin to execute each one of those. And then we're going to hold you accountable for those goals. And then we are going to look at the beautiful results that come from those goals that you have set. You guys got it? So let's go over this list. Class is in, and it is your favorite teacher, D. Shields, right? So it's time to get it in. So here it goes. Listen to me. I'm always, you know what, when I'm speaking, I was speaking at an event at Fort Hood, Texas, and I was speaking to some widows, and a group of widows, but I was also speaking to a group of wives that were getting prepared for a huge deployment, and their soldiers were about to get ready to go overseas, right? And it was an auditorium full of people, and I always, I bring me, because I don't know who else I'm supposed to bring. So I always bring me, but there's always a lot of relevancy in the things that I'm saying. So, for those of you who are stiff, and I ain't talking about those who are stiff in the morning when they want their woman. For those of you who are stiff, have you ever seen someone who will wear their shirt and their pants so crisp because they put on, what is that spray called when you're ironing? Because they put so much of that spray on, and then they ironed, and then they just stiff, and they be walking around and they stiff like that, right? Some of y'all are real stiff, so you can't handle my jokes, but hashtag these is jokes. But I say some very relevant stuff, and you need to focus on the relevant, right? So if you're stiff and you don't know how to joke, and your mom and them didn't let you laugh at the dinner table, if that's you just write. You don't even listen to my jokes. Don't laugh, girl. Don't do nothing. Just sit there and be real mad at life. And everyone else, you just writing and you mad at life. And everyone else will joke and smile a couple of times, right, when I'm speaking. Right? So here we go. So anyway, oh, God, I love these shields. I love me. Right? But anyway, if you knew the kind of hell of a day I had yesterday, and the fact that I can get on here and do my weekly and laugh, the power of B&D, the resiliency. Another shirt. These t-shirts won't stop. All right, so here's the list, you guys. So we're serious now, right? All right, YouTube, you guys pay attention. iHeartRadio, you guys pay attention. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Podcast Life. All of you guys pay attention. And Facebook, if you want to write some things down, do so as well. All right, so it is time to focus, right? So Barack Obama quote just said, a new era of accountability and results. So here's the things that you're going to write down in this era. Here's the list. Number 1, it's a healthy eating era, boo. I will not argue this with you. Oh, I'm sounding like Dr. Seuss. It's a healthy eating era, boo. I will not argue this with you. I'm going to write the little book for my grandchildren, and we're going to put it on their shelf because my grandchildren love their books, right? So it's a healthy eating era. I'm big boned. There's no such thing. Like, I didn't know, because I'm a critical thinker. So I have to go ask the experts, right? Because I don't believe that I just need to just say things without going and consulting with the expert, right? So in consulting with the experts, boo, I found out you ain't got no big bones. The expert did not say it like that, but he was like, here, straight, no chaser, diva, ain't no big bones. And he didn't say it like that, but I love to paraphrase because it's just more fun. So you don't have big bones, right? They may be shaped a little different around the hips, sister thick bone, sister big bone. Becky and Karen, you didn't get that, and it's okay, girl. You working with what you working with. Becky, you have the gap that many sisters want, right? Some of the sisters, we can never get that gap because we have too much thigh. Got it, Karen? So there's something for everyone, right? But there's no such thing as big bones, and I need you to get that out of your head, okay? So there is a different shape, according to the experts, of the bone, but there is no such thing as my bones are big, and that's why I'm big. Okay. All right. So we're going to just go ahead and write that down. It's a healthy eating era, boo. No more excuses. I forgot the t-shirt quote already. It's a healthy eating era, boo. That's number 1, okay? In following with, and when I say healthy eating, I need you to really, really focus on the things that you put in your mouth. We had a guest come on, actress Satina, and she told us about making sure that she's focusing on calories. Okay, so you need to count the calories. If that's what it takes to get it done, then count your calories. You need to focus on the things that you're putting in your mouth. Yesterday, I was all stressed out, and I was like, what is it I'm going to do? And then Honey bought me a Caesar salad, right? So sometimes you need to really say, I don't have to end this day with meat, heavy meat, right? I could just, it was like little shredded, I want to say that it was less than a quarter size of chicken. Like, I'm not complaining about my salad. Thank you. But, so anyway, it was like, and then they shredded, right? So it was the size of a quarter, and then they shred that. But I was happy. That Caesar salad had me going. It got me good. Has a couple of potatoes, and I was good, right? I love to add a handful of French fries into the air fryer because, you have to really make sure that you take care of the body and get certain nutrients in, right? Start your day with your sea moss smoothies, okay? Add sea moss to your favorite smoothie. What's a sea moss smoothie? Add sea moss to your favorite smoothie. Put it in your NutriBullet and get it done, right? That's it. Healthy eating era, okay? That's where you are right now. And then, I'm sorry about that, you guys, over on the podcast. So, microphone check. Number 2, exercise to live era. Number 2, exercise to live era. Girl, I don't be going out to exercise because that sun, well, then move to Colorado. I think that I only see the sun for about 3.5 months. So if the sun is your issue, then move where the sun don't be. Could that be a T? If the that doesn't even rhyme, D. But if the sun is your problem, then take your big extraness and get up here in Colorado and take it off. Why? Speak from that thing. I'm a small girl that ended up in a big body, and I had to learn the life of big girlness, right? And there just aren't very many big women in my family, right? So I learned that it came from just the food choices and not exercising, and I went through the grief stage, and there was a lot that I went through, and I allowed it to end up sitting on my body. And so because I come from small girl world, I understand the things that you guys have been through. So I've been skinny B, I've been big B. So you guys ought to let me talk. I should be able to talk. So I understand what you're talking about, right? But I'm on my way to leave Club 200s, right? I just decided that it was fun for a while because you do get a lot of attention, but then you realize that the attention that you're getting is horny dude attention, and I wrote a book about it. So reasons he dates plus size, right? Remember that book? So go over there and read that because I shared some great stories in there, right? Book plug, Barnes and Noble. Book plug. So, but seriously, so I understand from both sides. I think it's all fair that I'll go shopping with my sister, and my sisters are still in itty bitty land. I think that my youngest sister Jade weighs 100 when she wears everything in her closet. Okay, but she's also one that does 200 sit-ups every night, right? But yeah, my youngest sister, if she ever weighs a whole 100, right? She's just a couple years younger than me. I'm 47. But if she ever weighs like a whole 100, I'll throw a party. It's going to be the 100-girl party. And then my other sister, so when we go shopping, and I used to be in that small body land, we go shopping, I have a lot of, girl, I can't wear that, big girl, and we have a lot of big girl conversations. So because I've been both, I think that you guys should listen to me, okay? But if not, do what you want, girl. But put that big plate of soul food down. All right, so number 1 was healthy eating era. Number 2 was exercise to live era. Okay? And then I want you to write down the goal, because this is an era of as well. It's the vegan era. So let me speak to all of my diverse listeners listening today, that this is definitely an era that all can go into. This is something that anybody from any culture can tap into. But it is important that my black sisters know, especially because you know that it is the era of black women in 2021, that I want you to understand that there is such a thing as black girl vegan era. Okay. So write that down as well. Black girl vegan era. Do your research. Follow your favorite people. My favorite is Pineapple Vegan for some recipes. Follow the people that are doing it. Look at their bodies. Do their bodies speak it? If their body speaks it, follow the tips that they give you. Follow the tips until your body speaks it, and then you give the tips out as well. Okay. So that is definitely number 3, vegan era. And then we're going into the meditation prayer era. So you have to write that down. You need to be praying. I can't believe that, I come from a family of Christians in church. No, I come from, a family of people that go to church. And whether they are non-denominational or they are Baptist, that's by the majority of my family. It's so many people in church, right? And so when you have so many people in church, and they are representing the church. How did 2020 happen? That's just my question. I have nothing else on that. If so many people are in church and they were doing what they are supposed to be doing in church, and everyone was praying is the way that they publicly put out, how did 2020 happen? You're welcome for where that thought took you. You're welcome. You need a moment? Okay. So many damn praying Christians, but 2020 was like Lucifer's year. This was the year of Lucifer. Literally it was, because I think did I finish all my episodes? I think I'm almost done with Lucifer. Okay, don't, because the church people aren't going to think that joke is funny. But seriously, if you watch Lucifer, then you'll love the show as well. Especially if you know church. If you know church, then you catch the subliminals, and then you'll have a lot of fun watching Lucifer. But if you don't know church, then yeah, you're all stiff community. Stiff committee. You guys are sitting back there in the back in the social distancing. Bag, give me 50. I can't be near your bitter feet. So it's the meditation and prayer era. So I highly suggest that you take on a early morning meditation. And so I know most of you, when you pray, you guys are praying. I think one of your recent most popular pastors prayed with a binder, trying to copy Monique Samuels when she called him out on his shit. So if you pray with a binder, good for you. Or you could actually really pray. So there's meditation, there's prayer. You need to have that every morning. You need to stop and do your meditation in the middle of the afternoon, and you need to stop it and do it in the evening as well. So solfeggio frequencies, if you want to know more about that, I'll share some links that I follow because I go to the experts. Okay, okay. So you can trust following me because I'm always going to reach out to the experts and not the conspiracists. Is that a thing? Let's make it a shirt. Conspiracists. Hashtag conspiracists. All right. So yeah, I go to the experts, not the conspiracists. All right, you guys. So healthy eating era was number 1. Number 2 is exercise to live era. I make so many jokes I have to go up the list again. Healthy eating era. Number 2, exercise to live era. We're going into the happy to be vegan era. And then we're going over into the meditation prayer era. So I really want you to make that a big focus. Like, don't just say it, do it. If 2021 is awesome, I'm going to go back to church January 1st, 2022. Call me, hold me accountable. I don't know which church, but I will visit someone's church January 1st, 2022, because I'm going to trust that you guys were really doing that prayer that you speak so highly of. Because some of you guys say and talk it, but you don't walk it. And that's what executed the drama and the hell that we have experienced over the last 4 years. In 2020. All right, so now we're going to go on to number 5. It's collab era, okay? It's the collab era, boo. All right? No longer are we doing, why I got to work with them, what that person really doing. Oh, she not as big as she say she is. I'm going to just sit back and watch her till she is. I don't really want to bring my little product over to her because she not big enough. I don't want to come on her show because what we gonna be talking about. All that will stay in 2020, my love. So because of that, it's the collab era in 2021. Write that down. So it's the collab era in 2021. You need to collaborate with people. You need to network with people. I'm just a podcaster. I can't take your show. I can't steal your jewelry. I can't steal your publishing company. I can't steal your music company. I'm a podcaster sharing the stories. I am also a motivational speaker, going around speaking and sharing the next good thing, the next best thing, the vision that comes to me, right? So that's what I do. You do what you do. We collab. We make this thing awesome. And then I have the concerts and events planned, the fashion shows coming up. First one that we'll do under my LLC here in Denver, and then the concert. So we're going to try to make an attempt at that and make that great, right? So I have my things. I can't take what you do. And you know what? I don't really want what God got for you. That's a t-shirt. How many t-shirts I got already? I really do have a lot. I think I have over 100 quotes. But I don't want for what God got for you. Oh, it's the coffee, people. That's the water. You need to get yourself on some Arrowhead water. I am not promoting this water. I don't know them. I don't know their affiliation. I don't know if they're from the KKK or the Black Panthers. I don't know anything about them. I see it snowing outside. Oh, my morning is about, it was already snowing, all week, guys, but the snow, when it starts coming down, means it's going to pile onto what is already out there. The life of living in the Tri-County area. But it's snowing and it distracted me. So, but yeah, I'm one that I believe in what I have going on, and I believe in what you have going on. I don't want to snatch anything from anybody, right? But I am a lover of drinking spring water, right? And this Arrowhead water has a red label. Go check it out. Like it literally gives some kind of extra energy that I can't explain. All right, so collab era, we already talked about that. It is also something, now this one right here, get ready to write this one down. This one is really hard for you guys. It's hard because when you have to do this, you have to not be of self or about self, and you have to actually go into something that is that person. And I do it for so many people that I do it effortlessly. My father was this way, right? So because I am my daddy's child, I'm a daddy's girl, so I am very much like my dad. And anyone that knew my father will tell you that back in Austin, Texas, right? So I'm a lot like my father. And so this comes naturally to me. But people who have never seen it, they have this question mark that comes up. And they're like, well, what is she doing? And why is she doing that? Oh, what's she doing it for? Okay, she must have an agenda, And so they don't know how to do it naturally. But I'm my father's child. It comes naturally for me. Support error. Just support. Nothing more. Just support people. Just share. It's free to support for some things, right? Except for unless you're D Shields. If you're D Shields, your inbox has so many things that at the end of every day, when I add up everything that people want me to be involved in, it usually equals $1 million if I were to give to every last thing that comes in my inbox. But it's a support area. So the things that are free is share. Take a listen and share. Click the like button, share. Click love, share. Comment, share. Because the way that the algorithms are moving, if you guys don't do that, you're going to hurt yourself as well as others. So comment is going to benefit your brand as well, right? All you have to do is just go and just share, comment, do whatever. Keep the algorithm moving. If you don't, you're going to find yourself lost. Spaces, Clubhouse, Instagram, Facebook. You need to keep people seeing moving. If you don't comment under their posts, less people will see it. When you make a comment, more comments that you make, the more sharing that you do, more people see it, their brain grows. And then if you do the same under mine can grow. So we're going to support and collab and share. We don't expect the celebrity, huge brands to be able to take the time to share or support you. We don't expect that. We talk about Uncle Joe them sitting out there playing dominoes in the snow. The snow getting on my nerves. I'm just saying. But like people that are doing nothing, looking at booty online, could you please stop and click share? Maybe the booty that you want to see will talk back to you on what you share. I just helped you get some. All right. Collab error. Support error. And then we're going to have this one. Stop with the messy shade error. Stop it. I'm not talking about the shade and fun. We all do it. We're in the black culture. It's just something that we do. But that nasty and that mean that you're starting to attach to it, stop it. You're attacking your own life. So every time you go negative and nasty about someone's life, about what they're not going to do and they man going to leave them and watch him cheat and watch him leave her, watch him, all that, you're doing it to that person and creating chaos in their life. And it's going to come back on you. Because Cardi B said it best. Karma got a friend named Dharma. Right? All right, so where are we on the list? Number 1, healthy eating error. 2, exercise to live error. 3, the vegan error. 4, meditation prayer error. 5, you're going to go into the collab error. All this is 2021. 6, you're going to go into support error. And then 7, you're going to stop with that messy ass error. I'm sorry, it was shade. My bad. Get the list together. Stop with the messy shade error, okay? Let's do something different in 2021. Make them proud that they supported Black Lives Matter, right? That they stood up and got up and some died for, right? Don't forget what happened in Kentucky. Focus error. 2021, you need to focus. So to quote Barack Obama again, a new era of accountability and results. You cannot get results if you do not focus. What does the military say? Something of a failure to plan is a plan to fail. Focus. And last, but yet is so very important, do better error. Do better, be better error. Be your best self. New you, new year, or get left behind, boo. It's new year, new you, or get left behind, boo. Okay? You're going to get left behind if you are on the wrong side of history. You're going to get left behind if you're thinking like yesterday. You are going to get left behind if you're caught up and stubborn. You're going to get left behind if you're full of pride. You're going to get left behind if you can't own your okay? So, new year, new you, or get left behind, boo. Ask Diva, I am Dee Shields, okay? Tell your friend to tell another friend to share this show, and I appreciate you. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I think at this point we probably need Arrowhead to sponsor this episode, but they didn't, so disclaimer. That's just me sharing the best water for you. It will hydrate you, it will give you energy, and it will help you focus. Like, it's a lot in it, and it's just water, right? But it's all about alkaline and, just, it's not an expensive way to get your alkaline water in either. So we have it everywhere here. 7-Elevens. Who else has it? There's one store I don't think I see it at. Is it King Super? I never see it at King Super. And that's a Kroger brand, right? But I do see it at 7-Eleven, Target. I think I see it at Walmart. You guys need to get on the Arrowhead water. Must do that. Please come by tomorrow. Tomorrow is epic. Tomorrow is so important, and I need you guys to come by and really show out, okay? So you can view via hashtag iamdeeshields for those of you who are not blessed to be my friend on Facebook. Because that comes with a lot. I know. D, why do you go from 4,000 people down to 600 and something people? No one's ever going to know about you. Girl, God got me, and the universe knows about D. And that's going to carry itself where it needs to carry. But you can't let everyone be your friend on Facebook. But you can follow me. Like, you guys are doing really well in the thousands. And you're following me. What is it? 3,000 something follows on Twitter. Almost 2,000 over on Instagram. Let's keep that going. Keep that energy going, because I'm over there also. But, everybody can't be on Facebook. But you can view, because I make this one public. So you can view, because tomorrow I have the legendary, my brother. He is also my friend. He is also a person that I have met, that I met in 2007. I was so impressed by this guy and the young lady that he was with, that I booked them to come to Texas, because I'm like, I was in church then, so I was like all on fire for God, and they were doing hip hop. And they were doing what was termed at the time holy hip hop. And I met him then. And I was at the CC Winans conference as an attendee. And I went over to their table, and he was Flo, that is of Platinum Souls. And I met Miss Ty as well, and it was amazing. Ty Scott King, lover. And they are just legends in the world of hip hop, for sure, for me. So I have hip hop music legend, entrepreneur, videographer, photographer for my engagement ceremony up in the mountains in Colorado. Amazing photos. Billboard charting artist, seen on BET Music with Onyx. He is a part of Onyx 100 Mad. He is the father of the legendary Black Grammy Award nominating artist Black. He is also the father of the hip-hop legend within his own right, I-47. There's so much more. All you need to do after that is just tune in. So tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Central, I'm from Texas. 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Colorado. So I need you to tune in, because I have Sick Flow. And I want you to also follow him on social media. Get ready for the greatness that I'm going to try to get him to freestyle. Because you guys, you can't take my word for it. If he doesn't do it, I get it. But as I'm just going to try to ask a favor. Right? So hopefully he will, because you guys have no idea. Lyrical genius. And I want you guys, and then to do it without cursing. Right? And I'm a sailor mouse. So I'm always, when I see people that can say something like with fire and they don't curse, I'm like, ooh, right? So make sure you follow. You can view via hashtag iamdeeshields, okay? I am D Shields. You can view it on Facebook and it will be on there tomorrow. I also have from YFNA News in Black and White coming on later tomorrow evening, co-host of Colorful Circle. I'm bringing on, he is unapologetically gay Christian. He's phenomenal. He's engaged. We have a lot to talk about. He has a lot to say on his In Black and White and Colorful Circle. I have Rick Lockhart II coming on, and I want you guys to make sure that you tune in for that as well. So all of this is happening on Saturday. You can view, follow via hashtag iamdeeshields. Let's really go out before the Christmas break with some really good views, support. You guys came up and showed up for the Rough interview. You showed up and showed out for the J. Rush Jennings, for Satina. I want you guys for Dave Mecca. So please continue that same energy. Tune into both of these moments happening via Facebook live streaming tomorrow, okay? That's all that I have for you guys. Let me know if that did everything that you needed it to do. Okay? What's the quote again? Let's go over it one more time. New year, new you, or get left behind, boo. And again, go TikTok, follow me, DShields1. I do more viewing than I do posting of my videos. But you never know when I'll get in the mood to post one up. I'm not daily on that app. But I want you guys to see if you can find her. That was one of my favorite ones. Where she said, if I am minding my business and you are minding my business, yet you have business over there, who is minding your business? She hit me at the end because she said, okay. So please go over there and check it out. That's all I have for you guys today. I have to get to work in the snow. I'm so tired of it. But at the same time, we gotta keep moving. It's 2020. It's done a lot to us, so we have to keep moving. And you guys be safe out there and keep your mask on and follow the regulations and consult with your doctor on everything about your body. Do your history, do blood tests. Make sure that you're ready for the vaccine. Make sure you know your complete health, and then get out there and get vaccinated, so that this virus can go away. That's important. That's all that I have today. I hope you have a really great Friday, really great weekend, and that you come back and listen and support via Facebook live streaming, hashtag iamdeeshields tomorrow for those interviews. Thank you.